from the control system. I was explaining you what is and what control system. Moment system, then there must be some connection between input and output. You mean to say the output must follow the input. Any changes in a corresponding output, then you can say you have established a control between input and if the output follows input, then it is a control system. The very most important part in this particular chapter is to understand the difference between open loop and closed loop control system. Okay. To have a recap, open loop control system has a specific output value for a given input value. Bounded output for a bounded input. For any reason, for any external disturbance, if any changes happen in the output, it varies or it deviates from the required value in the open loop control system, automatically it will not be. It is just like a blind man walking from one point to the other point. Because he cannot see the path in the first attempt or in the next attempt, he may not exactly walk in the direction that is desired because there is no feedback. Whereas a normal man can see the path and he definitely accurately walks in the desired path because any change in the direction of his walking will be sensed by eyes which act as a sensor. It will send a signal to the brain. All these happen in a fraction of a second. And the brain sends the signal to its leg muscles, and any deviation from the specified path will be automatically corrected so that the normal walks in the required or the desired path. So there is a continuous movement of the desired value, and from the desired value will be sensed and a feedback signal is sent to controller. In the example I am quoting, brain acts as the controller. There the error signal will be sent to leg muscle, which is a control system or a plant or a process. So what I am trying to loop system, there is the output. When you have continuous measurement of the output, any deviation will be sensed and it will be sent as an error signal or sent as a signal through feedback. Feedback is in reverse direction to forward path. So that will be given to the error detector. In the error detector, the feedback signal is compared with the reference signal, reference input, and there an error signal will be created and sent to controller, process or the plant. So automatically the parts or the components within the plant or the system output value, so that output value is always the desired value. But in the open system, this arrangement, there is only one direction path, forward path. So if you understand this, then you can compare the open and closed loop system. Because of the absence of the feedback signal, feedback part, the open loop control systems are simple and they are economical. Again, the feedback signal is absent, so the power consumed or the energy consumed is also less. Because of the absence of the feedback, number of parts are also less, so that construction is also comparatively simpler, easier. But feedback signal is absent means there is no output measurement, means the deviation will not be sensed. Any deviation from the required value is not measured or sensed. So the open loop control, so the not output, or it is called unreliable. Because of the absence of the feedback, insensitivities are less. Put is, or the open loop control system is stable. You note this point. They are more stable because of the absence of the feedback element. Output is going to remain in a specified value, that is called stability. Output operate with small bandwidth. Bandwidth is a matter how the system can respond to a given set of frequency, input frequency. We generally discuss this bandwidth when we are online. So the range of frequency which the system can accommodate, can operate, open loop system. And mainly there is no feedback in the system. So now I explained you what is what are the advantage and disadvantage of open loop control system, 40 merits, or you can use this point open loop and closed loop. I asked in any way, you should appropriately now the last point here is the changes due to outside disturbances are not automatically corrected. Hence, it is sensitive to disturbance. Okay. Because of the absence of the feedback, if any system component, any system part is disturbed by outside disturbance or disturbance due to outside environment, so because these parameters are, the variables are going to change based on the outside conditions. Okay. Other one the part is set for. Then this will cause some changes in the values of the variables of the parts of the system. That is okay, but automatically corrected because there is no feedback. So output values change. With the open loop where any variation happen due to outside disturbances, the system will automatically correct. So the more inclined to change values because of the disturbances, because there. So if you can remember these 8 points, what are 5 important points. First 3 points you can club as 1 point, or you can just show separately also, no problem. So then, what is the characteristic of a closed opposite to whatever is listed under open loop? Like, so closed loop control system is complex and costlier because of feedback. There are more parts when it is closed loop because of the feedback. Obviously, they consume more power. There are more number of parts, hence complex to construct. Because of the presence of the output measurement, they are more accurate and more reliable. Stability is more concern. Stability is more concern because of these more parts, and output is continuously measured, and the deviation is sent back as a feedback signal. This feedback signal is compared in a comparator or an error detector, and error signal is to be sent, and the control system within has to respond to this error signal and change the output value to keep it on the desired level. So all this will make the system stability is a matter of concern. Stability of particular line as your C of okay, this is the reference. This is how we start the in, and output here has to require stable. If this is not happening, within state stable. So in transient response. So moment you give the input, automatically the some variation. This time has to be infinitesimally small, very transient response. Catch up with the required value. And depending upon which system you are designing and what is required. So for a closed loop, because this so tolerance is it can take larger frequency range. It can operate with larger frequency range. Bandwidth is large. And most importantly, the feedback is present so that output is measured. And any changes happening automatically happening because of outside disturbances. They are automatically corrected. So they are less sensitive to, like, your input is your teacher. You should be attentive to teacher. You should be sensitive to your teacher. A lot of disturbance from your or classroom, in the corridor, they are disturbing you. How sensitive you are to outside disturbance and how sensitive you are to input, the teacher, it is very important. If you are sensitive to outside disturbance, then that is a concern. So you should be insensitive to disturbances, sensitive to input. Okay. So this is closed loop control system because of the resilience. You will be able to immediately restore yourself to the inputs. So you will be less sensitive to the changes that happen because of the outside disturbances. Hope you should be able to distinguish or differentiate closed and open control system in whatever way it is asked. Discussed. There are so many. It may be a light switch or a fan switch or the position of a stereo, or it may be a washing machine, a bread toaster, an iron box, okay, a coffee or tea vending machine, or a traffic signal, etc. Examples for a closed loop control systems are maybe an automatic solar tracker, voltage stabilizer, or it may be a carburetor, or it may be a toilet flush, or it may be a automatic water level indicator, or it may be a regulator used to control the steam or the gas or the water in a turbine. So there are many examples that we have discussed. You can recall and write. There are some of the sensors available in the market in bulk nowadays. Online also you can get it. All these controllers are sensors are required when you want to convert an open loop system into a closed loop system, because there must be sensing of the output value. You may have to sense the color, you may have to sense the speed, you may have to sense the displacement, motion, anything, frequency or intensity of heat or intensity of light, and then send the signal back to the controller. You have to program. You have a set value, you have a measured value received, you have to compare and create an error plus or minus and send it to the plant which is doing the task, maybe a robo or maybe some other exercise in the Festo. They can understand it better. Infrared sensor, ultrasonic sensor, GPS, color, moisture, smoke, monoxide and dioxide, carbon, load cell, pressure, okay. Then marine vision. There are so many sensors. So just I request you to, at least some of you, try to make some reading and identify one open loop system, and you take it as a project how you can convert it to a closed loop one. Be a better exercise. Then requirement of a good or ideal control system, as I think I have explained you. As far as accuracy is concerned, you call a good control system if it is highly accurate. As far as sensitivity is concerned, the system must be sensitive to input. not to the disturbances. It should be insensitive to external disturbances. Should be able to reduce undesirable disturbances. So automatically system must nullify the changes happening due to disturbances. The disturbances are called noise. The system must be obviously stable in the sense bounded output. For a bounded input, there must be a bounded output. Bounded means a specific output for a specific input. With satisfactory bandwidth, speed of response, it can come to stability. The output, how quickly it can attain the stability. That is called speed of response. It must be very quick or fast. And output must not have undue undershoot and overshoot or large oscillations. So a good control system is characterized by accuracy, sensitivity, noise or disturbances, stability, bandwidth, speed of response and oscillation. About the first chapter. Now all of you can chat. I have few questions for you. Okay. Yeah. First question. Stability is of more concern in dash system, open loop or closed loop. Okay, you can. It should have been a quiz, but for some reason I am keeping it open. Stability is of more concern in dash system. You have to chat. Yes, correct. Stability is a concern in closed loop control system. Open loop control systems are more stable. Dash system is more accurate. I am going to second question. Which is more accurate? Yeah, I saw some 4-5 answers. All are telling closed loop and you are correct. Please try to chat. I just want to know whether you are following or not. These MCQs will always reflect the micro level understanding of the subject. Okay. Macro level, if I ask you to differentiate between open and closed loop, many of you can do. But the micro level understanding, the basics, how you have grasped, will be reflected through objective type of questions. Most of the competitive exam will have this type of testing. Feedback element is present in dash system. I think this no wrong. Correct. It's in closed loop system. An ideal control system must be sensitive to input or be sensitive to external disturbances. Aldrin. Yeah, I see only few people responding. Others, yeah, it should be sensitive to input, not to the disturbances. Fifth question, which of the following may be a control system? A cup of coffee or a room heater, which can be coming under a control system. I see only 2-3 students or 4 students continuously answering. What happened to okay? Money. Anand Jose. Next time waiting. Today I'm going very slow because you should also think along with me. Otherwise it will become a speech. Mine is not a speech here. Word to word I am pausing because you should also think along with me. I want to see more people to reply. The beginning I was mentioning, don't get confused with the thermodynamic system here. A cup of coffee is also a system. Okay. But when you discuss the control system, there must be an input and output, and there must be a established between input and output. So a cup of coffee may be a system, but not a control system. We want integration or interconnection of different parts, components, physical components arranged in a sequence to get required output is the definition of control system. The number of parts or components or devices interconnected sequentially to get a specific task or specific action or specific job done is a control system. So room heater example of a control system rather than a cup of coffee just on its own. Depending upon the temperature difference, there may be cooling or heating happening to the system and the surrounding. If the coffee loses the heat, that heat is added to the surrounding. There is interaction of, but it won't fall under the category of a control system when you compare with the room heater. Question number 6. Which of the following is a closed loop control system? An air conditioner, a voltage stabilizer. Only 2 students. Ria and Aldrin. Imani. Imani says both. Both, there is no option. It is MCQ. Either you have to say 1 or you have to say 2. So you have to say in the given answer as voltage stabilizer. Now Himani is telling an air conditioner is also a closed loop control system. What is the difference between an air conditioner and a refrigerator? Himani, you are there? Unmute. Say good morning or hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Okay, very good morning. What is the difference between a refrigerator and an air conditioner?
The refrigerator takes the heat from the surroundings and dump it to the external surroundings, whereas the
Okay.
air conditioner takes the outside air, cools it, and then circulates it. It takes the heat from internal and then again dumps it out.
Can you identify one parameter that air conditioner takes care and a refrigerator does not?
The air conditioner, as if we set a temperature of 18, it shuts down as soon as the room temperature turns 18, whereas in a fridge it doesn't happen.
I think you are, okay, maybe I am not clear with my question. Refrigerator, yeah, thank you. Refrigerator keeps a particular space in a temperature lower than the surrounding and it maintains. That is the definition.
Okay.
Refrigerator removes the heat or keeps a particular space at a temperature lesser than the surrounding and it maintains. It is not removing the heat once, always. Air conditioner, the word conditioner refers to humidity and cleanliness of air. Okay.
Yes.
Humidity you may be knowing, the relative humidity, absolute humidity.
Yes.
Refrigerator is not meant to control the humidity and all. Its job is only to keep a particular space in your domestic refrigerator, that refrigerated space, whatever, to keep a temperature lesser than the surrounding.
Environment. Yes, sir.
But once you can set the temperature both in refrigerator as well as air conditioner. Air conditioner, its primary job is not only to reduce the temperature. Okay, it has to condition the air inside environment that is
Okay.
comfortable to the person living inside. Home air conditioner, room air conditioner, office air conditioner. In a factory, you have air conditioner. In a process plant, you have condition different places.
Yes, sir.
So it has to
Yes.
take care of humidity. That means how much water is to be sprayed. Humidity is humidifying and dehumidifying. You have studied in psychometry, is it not?
Yes. Yes.
Condenser, it removes the water particles by condensing it into water, whereas a
Yes.
humidifier sprays the water. Okay. So air
Okay.
conditioner, by definition, he has to take care of the room condition. If it is cold, you should feel warm. You are warm, you should feel cold. So that air conditioner has to automatically sense what is the condition within and accordingly operate its different components and give the required condition. But normally they are not automatic. They are not closed loop. Everything you only have to set,
Yes.
whether hot air or cold air or temperature.
Yes.
So general be there. Otherwise, you only have to set what type of condition you want. Accordingly, it will operate. But whereas a
Okay.
voltage stabilizer, there is nothing called you set something. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So all your home appliances, electrical appliances with 230 volt and 50 hertz. So for any change in this voltage, stabilizer automatically takes care, the circuit built in.
Okay.
So if you have to compare these two, don't say both, better say voltage stability.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. In MCQ, you have to choose the best answer. I
Yes.
don't say an air conditioner is not a closed loop. There are also some closed loop circuits may be there. Which of the
Yes.
following is required for a feedback control system? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one you say? Is it sensors, data acquisition system, computer and logic systems, or all above?
Sir, all of
Himan,
them.
yeah, here Himani's idea will work. You can say all, not both.
Okay.
Governing of speed means what? Is it to keep the load constant or speed constant?
Speed constant, sir.
Fantastic. Load is not in our hand.
Yes.
Okay, load varies. Suppose if you are in a car, the load coming on the car depends on whether it is going down or taking up, or three people are there, four people are there. If it
Yes, sir.
the power consumed. So in your house, you switch off one light, actually you are reducing the load. You
Yes,
switch
sir.
on one light, you are increasing the load.
Yes, sir.
That is not. But this in the load is directly coupled to the generator. So generator speed also vary. Generator speed is connected to frequency, but frequency we have to keep constant, means turbine speed also we have to keep constant. That can be done only by changing the amount of the working fluid into turbine. So who will sit and operate the valve there? It is not possible. So automatically it is done. That
Yes.
is called regulation. Regulation, keeping it constant.
Okay.
If you ask what is load, is it load or it is speed? Answer is speed.
Speed. Yes, sir.
System has bandwidth open or closed?
Closed loop, sir.
Yeah, this closed loop can accommodate.
More. Yes.
And last, the missile launch. If you
It's time
recall what
variable.
example I gave, will you categorize it under time variant? Time variant means the control system parameters varying with time. Time invariant means the output or the parameters of the control system not changing with the time. So a missile launch, you expect it to vary with time or invary?
The pressure and all the subcategories have to vary with time. Otherwise,
Yeah.
if they don't collide, then it won't launch.
Because once you launch the missile, till then it is radar taking the signal and the inbuilt control system on ground. But once the missile is launched, the missile will also have some inbuilt system so that it may have to change its speed, its direction, its rotation. Okay,
Yes.
so things are to be vary with time depending upon the target.
Okay.
Target is not fixed. So
Yes.
then with this we come to the end of the first chapter of the first unit. Next chapter is mathematical modeling of the physical system, mainly the mechanical system. In mechanical also you have linear system and rotational system. Apart from the mechanical, you will be looking into electrical system, and then you will do some exercise. Can you find some analogy between electrical and mechanical system? And again, in the electrical system, you have force current and force voltage type of system. Then a little bit on the servo mechanisms. Then maybe a briefing on thermal system, hydraulic system, pneumatic system. See, in the control system, if you fail to write differential equation, we call it as mathematical modeling. So first and foremost is to write a fundamental differential equation describing the given system. Then you can find the output-input relation, and you can optimize, you can make the stability analysis in terms of frequency or in terms of time. So all these exercise you can carry only if you have a differential equation or a mathematical model ready. Then you can bring the actual changes in the system by changing different components or signals or inputs. Okay, this is that exercise. So we are not going into the very detailed part of that. That depends upon the